The Owyhee River is a tributary of the Snake River located in northern Nevada, southwestern Idaho and southeastern Oregon in the United States. It is 346 miles long. The river's drainage basin is 11,049 square miles in area, one of the largest subbasins of the Columbia Basin. The mean annual discharge is 995 cubic feet per second, with a maximum of 50,000 cu/foot per second recorded in 1993 and a minimum of 42 cu/foot per second in 1954. The Owyhee drains a remote area of the arid plateau region on the north edge of the Great Basin, rising in northeastern Nevada and flowing generally northward near the Oregon-Idaho border to the Snake River. Its watershed is very sparsely populated. The Owyhee River and tributaries flow through the Owyhee Plateau, cutting deep canyons, often with vertical walls and in some places over 1,000 feet deep. Course. The Owyhee River has its source in northeastern Nevada, in northern Elko County, approximately 50 miles north of the city of Elko. It flows north along the east side of the Independence Mountains of Nevada, passing through Wild Horse Reservoir and then cutting northeast past the north end of the range. The river runs through the Humboldt National Forest, and then past the communities of Mountain City and Owyhee in the Duck Valley Indian Reservation. It then enters southwestern Idaho, flowing northwest for approximately 50 miles across the southwest corner of the state through Owyhee County. It is then joined by the South Fork Owyhee River from the south, approximately 10 miles east of the Oregon border. The main tributary of the South Fork is the Little Owyhee River. The Owyhee River then enters extreme southeast Oregon in southern Malheur County, generally flowing north in a zigzag course west of the Idaho border. It merges with the West Little Owyhee River from the south, then receives the Middle Fork Owyhee River and North Fork Owyhee River from the east at a location known as Three Forks. It then passes through the Owyhee Canyon between Big Grassy Mountain and White House Butte, then turns north, flowing east of Burns Junction and then west of Mahogany Mountain. In this area the Owyhee River receives the tributaries of Jordan Creek, Rattlesnake Creek, and Crooked Creek. The Owyhee River enters the Snake River from the west on the Oregon-Idaho border approximately 5 miles south of Nyssa, Oregon, and 2 miles south of the mouth of the Boise River. The final stretch of the river, below Owyhee Dam, emerges from the Owyhee Plateau and enters the Snake River Plain. River modifications. In northern Malheur County, approximately 20 miles upstream from its mouth on the Snake, the Owyhee River is impounded by the Owyhee Dam, creating the serpentine Lake Owyhee, approximately 52 miles long. The dam was constructed by the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation primarily to provide irrigation for the agricultural potato-growing region around the Snake River. Lake Owyhee State Park and scenic Leslie Gulch are along the eastern shore of the reservoir. Owyhee Dam was built in 1933 and eliminated anadromous fish such as salmon from the Owyhee River Basin. History. Naming the watershed of the river was part of region inhabited by the Shoshone and Bannock Indians. The name of the river is from the older spelling of Hawaii. It was named for 3 Hawaiian trappers in the employ of the Northwest Company, who were sent to explore the uncharted river. They failed to return to the rendezvous near the Boise River and were never seen again. Due to this, the river and its region was named Owyhee. About 1/3 of the men with Donald Mackenzie's Snake Country expeditions of 1819–20 were Hawaiians, commonly called Kanakas or Sandwich Islanders in those days, with Owyhee being a standard period spelling of the proper Hawaiian language name for the islands, Hawaii, which then was otherwise unused in English. The 3 Kanakas were detached to to trap on the river in 1819 and were probably killed by Indians that year. It was not until the spring or early summer of 1820 that Mackenzie learned the news of their deaths. Indians led other trappers to the site, but only one skeleton was located. The earliest surviving record of the name is found on a map dating to 1825, drawn by William Kiddson, on which he notes Owyhee River. Journal entries in 1826 by Peter Skene Ogden, a fur trapper who led subsequent snake country expeditions for the Hudson's Bay Company, refer to the river primarily as the Sandwich Island River, but also as S.I. River, Owyhee, and Owyhee River. Mining. The discovery of gold and silver in the region in 1863 resulted in a temporary influx of miners and the establishment of mining camps, most of which have long since disappeared. The initial discovery was along Jordan Creek, and mining activity rapidly spread through the Owyhee watershed. This activity involved not only placer operations but also underground mines and mills, resulting in a prolonged history of mining in the region. This invasion of Native American territory set off the 1864–68 Snake War. Death of Sacagawa's son. In 1866, the son of Sacagawa, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, died near Jordan Valley after catching a chill upon crossing the Owyhee en route from California to new gold strikes in Montana. After almost a century of neglect, his grave is now well marked off Highway 95, near Danaher, 42.951972 degrees north, 117.339278 degrees west, 42.951972 minus 117.339278. Protected areas. In 1984, the United States Congress designated 120 miles of the river as Owyhee Wild and Scenic River under the Wild and Scenic Rivers Act of 1968 to preserve the river in its free-flowing condition. Part of the designation includes the section of the river downstream from the Owyhee Dam, where the river flows through a remote section of deeply incised canyons surrounded by high canyon rims that are habitat for mountain lion, bobcat, mule deer, California bighorn sheep, and a large variety of raptors. The Omnibus Public Land Management Act of 2009 designated 323,274 acres on and around the Owyhee River in Idaho as wilderness. The bill was signed into law by President Barack Obama on March 30, 2009. The new wilderness areas are: North Fork Owyhee Wilderness 43,413 acres, Owyhee River Wilderness 267,328 acres, Pole Creek Wilderness 12,533 acres.